We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Whether or not their running game was going to be a big key for today's game, it should be now with this rain as the Cowboys match up against the Bills. Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Kunda comes in to kick off. He sends it off. From the 4. The 20. Refuses to go down. The Bills will start this drive from the 29-yard line. Let's take a look at the first coach in our EA Sports Coaches Close-Up. Mike Mularkey came to the Bills in 2004 after 3 years as the Steelers' offensive coordinator. McGahee, the lone back. On the call. Reese comes up to make the play. McGahee kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. It's second down and 4 to go. Only one man back. Give it to the halfback. Dropped in the backfield. One of the great running backs in the league, John, up against one of the league's top defensive units. What do you think?
Well, I will say one thing I think we've learned from the last couple of seasons is that a great defense beats a great offense. But this one could still go either way.
Hands it off to the back. Still running. Now that's a stiff one. The 50. He's all alone, and this should be a touchdown. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown. An incredible run to get him into the end zone. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. They have a 1-touchdown lead now. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Yeah, they were able to get some other players involved. Anytime you can accomplish that, it gets your whole team excited.
This one is handled by number 18. See if they can turn this first drive into points.
This play might work.
Ball on their own 25. The Bills come out in a 4-3. For a loss of a couple. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Witten lines up on the left side. With the throw. Interception. Clearly, he would have been better served looking elsewhere on that play. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 46. Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing on the run. He has it. Henry comes up to make the play. Looks like a face mask call.
Probably face mask on the defense. Number 42, first down.
The offense picks up some free yardage. So they don't do any favors for themselves as the offense moves into field goal range. Moles is on the right of the formation. On the move. Almost picked off. When an opportunity go right through his hands.
I tell you, he was looking for the big play the other way, and he let that ball go right through his fingers.
With the pass, nearly intercepted. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
The intended receiver on the play.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Receiver on the play.
Ryan Lindell comes in to try a 41-yard field goal. The kick is up. Through the uprights and good. That field goal puts them up by double digits, a 10-point lead. They'll take the 3 points, but if they had to do it all over again, they would have called something else on third down.
They sure as heck aren't going to want to give those points back, that's for sure. But you can't be completely happy with a field goal. It's a sign of a good job left half done.
This one is fielded by number 18. The last drive ended with an interception. So let's see what happens as they take over again. So they have 1st and 10 here. Vincent makes the play. Looks like a gain of about 2 on that counter. Ball on their own 31. The Bills with a 4-man front. Adams with the stop. That play good for about a yard. Ball on their own 32. Bledsoe with split backs. Johnson in motion. Closing in, throwing. Close up, makes the catch. Barnes caught it short of the first down mark.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an eye. Hands it off to the back. Loses one tackle. Clears the defender. Williams pulls him down. That's a 12-yard gain on 1st down. Ball on their own 42. Moles is on the right of the formation. It's pulled down from behind. Spears gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Moles lines up on the right side. Dropping back with the throw. And the catch is made. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown, single covered, makes the catch, takes it all away. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
John, they're starting to run away with this one, and they are clearly the far superior team.
Yeah, and the last drive tells me that the defense is in for a long day if they keep playing like this. They need to find a way to at least slow them down.
From the 2-yard line. The 20. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series.
For 18 on
All
the
this
return.
defense here.
Ball on their own 23. The Bills line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Vincent is there for the tackle at the 27.
You should stop him with this play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Witten is on the left side of the formation. With the throw, swings it out to the left side. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. He caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
3rd and 6. The Bills come out in a nickel back. Throws it. He was tipped. He got his hand in there to knock it down.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
McBriar comes into the game for the punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 36-yard line.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Still 1st down.
Anderson moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
Gives the ball off. Missed the tackle. Runs through the tackle. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown. An incredible run to get him into the end zone. Lindell comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Great run. 24 straight points.
They've really been playing some good football lately. They finally seem to have it all put together.
The kickoff team lines up. He got all of that one. From the 1-yard line. The 20. He did a nice job on that return, picking up good yardage and really helping to set up the offense. So they have 1st and 10 here. Witten lines up on the left side. Throwing. The pass is picked off. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. Lindell comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. The Bills are set to kick it deep. And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1. Just won't go down. Speed and vision were important on that one.
Call this defense here.
1st and 10. Buffalo using 3 linebackers. Posey pulls him down. Pickup of 6 on the counter.
The smart coach would call this one.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. A little over 4 to go. The Cowboys line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Throwing. Jumps up. He has it. McGee takes him down. Bland bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch, Al. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Buffalo goes with a 4-man front. Spike stops him dead at the 50. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Fletcher is the guy who's there to bring him down. Jones runs it for about 3 on the counter play. And this is the 5th play of this drive. About 6 to go. Whitten lines up on the right side. Rolling right. Launches this one to the right. He was tipped. Glenn was the intended receiver on that deep pass. The punter heads in again for the 3rd time today. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 10-yard line.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
They give it to the halfback. Henry is there on the stop. McGahee runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package. Throwing. And the catch is made. The catch is made first, getting it to one of their speedsters.
He's one of the most dangerous receivers. Like to get the ball in his hands because he can break a long one at any time.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package. He hands it off. James stops him at the 25.
With the carry, no gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. McGahee is on the right of the formation. Wassman with a man in motion. Here comes the blitz. Throws on the move. Almost intercepted. Moles was the intended receiver on that play. Glenn was there on the coverage.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch and bomb it out there.
Wassman starts out of the shotgun. There he goes. There he goes. And he steps out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
6th play of this drive. Hand off to the tailback. Wynn comes up to make the play. Running to the outside. Not much there, John.
That was a lack of execution from the offense. When the plan is to take it to the outside around the corner, you need to pick up some key blocks.
Moles is on the right of the formation. Drops back. Pressure with the pass. Glenn is there for the tackle at the 48. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Only one man back. Hand it off. Stop behind the line, loss of a couple. McGahee couldn't get out of the backfield.
1 yard loss on the play.
2nd and long coming up here. Moles is lined up on the right. Throwing. It's broken up. Evans was the intended receiver on that play. Henry was there on the coverage.
There's no need for the quarterback to force any throws. There's a whole second half to play, and they don't want to be making any mistakes.
McGahee, the lone setback. Hand off to the tailback. Where? With the tackle. Another 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to 3rd down, it's about to be 1st down.
Time's on your side here. Try to use as much of it as you can.
The backs are lined up in an I. James is the guy who's there to bring him down. They're making it look easy out there. The 5th first down on this drive.
Yeah, and the key out there has been great play calling and even better execution. They've mixed it up well, and the defense has been on their heels this whole drive.
McGahee, the lone back. Hand it off. Slips the tackle. Spins away from the tackle. Win. Takes him down.
41.
The linebacker comes up to make the
3 yard
tackle.
gain on the play.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it inbound so the clock keeps on ticking.
They give it to the halfback. Ooh, that one will leave a mark. The linebacker brought him down in the turf.
3 yard gain on the play.
It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. Buffalo 31, Dallas 0. Both teams have lined up and we're set for the 2nd half kickoff. Booming kick downfield. From the 6-yard line. The 20. The Cowboys are trailing, but their running game worked well in the 1st half.
Boom! This defense will stop them for sure.
1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. And a fumble. The Bills pick it up. He loses at that time, John. They turn it over.
Okay, one of the most important things you have to do in weather like this is protect the football.
And they're ready to go on offense after that fumble. They'll start at the 16. With the pass ball's incomplete. Too tall for the intended target.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play.
McGahee, the lone back. Pressure coming. Throws on the run. He hits his receiver. Keeps his feet moving. Has room. Touchdown, Buffalo. Lee Evans gets his 2nd touchdown catch of the game. The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, they didn't have far to go and wasted no time getting it into the end zone.
Yeah, to be inside your opponent's 20 to start with, you just can't ask for better field position. You still have to execute and get the ball into the end zone. And they did just that.
From the 4. The 20. The Cowboys are trailing right now, having struggled a little bit in the passing game.
Boom! This defense will stop them for sure.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. The Bills roll on the 20. He loses at that time, John. They turn it over.
I'll tell you, one of the most important things you have to do in weather like this is protect the football.
So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. Hands it off to the back. Glenn stops him. The corner was able to wrap him up.
5-yard gain on the play.
They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone. Only one man back. Under pressure. The rookie linebacker just made a tremendous play.
Heck of a play. He picked his way perfectly, avoiding the blocks and taking a fast track to the quarterback. This one calls for a big play. Look for the go-to guys in your team in this kind of situation.
The Cowboys come out in a dime package. Closing in. Down he goes. Well, uses his speed to get to the quarterback.
He's got some great moves, and he combines that with a very quick first step.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's up. The kick sails through the uprights. And so the drive downfield stalls and ends with a field goal.
They couldn't get that final push through the red zone, but their kicker came out and made sure they got at least some points on the board.
From the 6-yard line, the 20. The returner found some room to run. So they have 1st and 10 here. Witten lines up on the right side. He tucks it away. With the pass, it's going the other way. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
Only one man in the backfield. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. What he felt was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
McGahee, the lone back. Looking upfield. Where? Created problems in the backfield on that one.
This one calls for a big play. Look for the go-to guys in your team in this kind of situation.
Ball on the 41-yard line. Dallas with 6 defensive backs. Pressure. Quarterback goes the wrong way here.
Yeah, when you drop back to pass and you feel the rush coming, the best option is to step up in the pocket and let the defenders go by you. And then if it isn't there, you roll to the outside. But you never, ever, ever go backwards.
It's surprising to see them go for it here. You'd expect a punt. Pressure coming off his back foot. Incomplete. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
When a team gambles and makes it, the coach is a hero. If they fail, everyone will second-guess the coach all week long. Now, a smart coach would call this defense.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Shoulder makes the stop. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Buffalo lines up in a 4-3. Under pressure, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. The rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Throwing. And he lets it slip out of his grasp. That one hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
It will be a very long field goal, so we'll take a shot at a first down instead. Hand off to the tailback, Thomas, with the tackle. Just simply power football there, converting on fourth down.
That's not always the most exciting play, a run up the middle for a yard or two. But it sure gets your team fired up when they get the yards on fourth down and keep those chains moving.
Buffalo using 3 linebackers. With the carry, Posey got very good penetration there. There's 3 tackles so far for him today.
On the play.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
They have to get to the 23 to convert for the first. Bledsoe scans the defense from the gun. With the throw. Knocked away. Johnson was his intended target. 7th play of this drive. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions. Bledsoe back in the shotgun. Closing in. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
McBride is back to punt. Here's the kick. Past the goal line, no return here. So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Tucks it away. Stopped behind the line, loss of a couple.
21
The game
with the
couldn't
carry.
find an opening, was
1
brought
yard
down
loss
very
on the
quickly.
play.
Second and long. Only one man back. Doesn't get much behind it. Incomplete pass. An errant pass that time. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He had plenty on that pass, but it was off target.
You have to learn to take a little bit off it sometimes. You don't want to try and guide it in there or put it up for grabs, but you also need to give your guy a chance to catch the ball.
Throws it. And this pass is completed. And they turn it over on downs.
Maybe he thought his team could make a play when it really mattered. Now they've given the other team a chance on offense. A smart coach would call this one.
They'll go from the I formation. Box play to the right. Stiff arm to the ground. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Malloy. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. Pressure. Kelsey, right after the quarterback from his defensive end start.
The sack really helps in the game of field position. It puts them in a long yardage situation, and that gives the advantage to the defense.
They have to get the ball inside the 20 to convert. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Bills ahead of the Cowboys, 41-0. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
A smart coach would call this play.
The 20-yard line would net them a first down here on this third down play. Bledsoe looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Number 84 can't get past the marker, so it'll bring up fourth down. Fourth down and a long way to go. Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. And he makes the grab. Spike is there for the tackle. McGahee, the lone back. On the carry. Reese is there on the stop. McGahee continues this tremendous performance, has now amassed over 200 yards on the ground. First and 10. Dallas comes out in their nickel package. Gets the toss to the left. Plows ahead. Henry stops him for negative yardage. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. He got to the outside but went nowhere.
I tell you, the quickest way down the field is straight ahead. Going outside, dancing around and all that stuff, that's not going to help you move the ball.
Receives the handoff. Win is there for the tackle. McGahee takes it up the middle for a yard. Ball on their own 37. They give it to the halfback. Reese pulls him down. No surprise here. Run the ball, keep the clock moving.
Now that's not a bad idea. They've got a big lead, so it's better to run. That way you keep the clock moving and decrease the chances of the defense making a big play.
He tucks it away. Loses the defender. The 40. Breaking free. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Bills. And that touchdown run gives them a lot more breathing room here in the fourth. They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The Bills continue to increase their lead. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
This one is fielded by number 18. The Cowboys will start this drive from the 22-yard line.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
First and 10. The Bills with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. The defense has it. The 30. McGee comes up with a big play for the defense. So it's a first down with great field position after the interception. Only one man back. And it off to the back. Glover brings him down.
Number 21
McGahee
on the
takes
run.
advantage of a little
3
daylight,
yard gain
picks
on
up
the
3
play.
yards. Two minutes left. Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Wynn is there on the stop. They go to the same, or they play to the same formation, and they reach the first down marker. It's first and goal at the 8. Set. He'll just take a knee. It's second and goal at the 10. Dallas comes out in their nickel package. He'll take a knee. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is
Buffalo
48, Dallas 0. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.